Shortly after I got out of service, I got out of service in 1967. 1968, I went to work for Internal Revenue. I quit Internal Revenue and went to work for Bendix in 1968 and worked there to the year 2000. That's how I got at Bendix. As far as working there and not knowing the risks that they were putting me in with the chemicals and the environmental issues at the plant, I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that, not at all. Because the contamination and the dirty places I'm working in, I'm taking that stuff home with me. So I'm exposing my kids to this stuff. A lot of people might look at that and kind of poo-poo it, like, well, that's life. No, that's not life. That's not life.
So when you say you were exposed to chemicals, what do you mean? You were, because you are it's a nuclear weapons facility, right?
Hmm?
So we kind of knew there was some risk going in, but what do you mean by like you like put your hand in it, or you just kind of worked around it every day?
Every single day I was there. Every single day I was there. Let me tell you something. What you see now, what you hear coming out of my mouth now, is what it did to me. What you hear. It's just like in this building here. They have air filtration systems in this building to you got filters that stream the air through here. It's supposed to be clean air. We didn't have that at Bendix. We didn't have that at Bendix. So we were breathing in asbestos. We were breathing in everything. Asbestos, whatever was out there. Cyanide, everything.
So let me ask you this, because you worked there for how many years before you found
32.
So for over 30 years you're being poisoned. What let you know, like, man, something's going on here? What was the thing that let you know that that's what's going on?
Well, one thing that let me know that is when Bill Clinton, good man, when he wrote the executive order up and said, this is what we did to y'all, he said it. He said it. No uncertain terms. He said it. This is what we did to y'all. And he said the reason why they did it. And I would love for people to read it. And I would love to look at them while they were reading it. And you don't have to read that much, just it's one little paragraph.
So for those of us, because we know reading is a lost art, Mr. Copeland.
Yeah, yeah.
For those of us who are not going to do the reading, what was the reason?
Hmm?
What was the reason that Bill Clinton gave, according to you in that text?
He said that they worked us in this environment without our knowledge or consent. In other words, when you go into a job, even today, if you have a dangerous situation, just like you did in the Army, you have dangerous situations, you tell those people, you're in a dangerous place. This shit here can kill you. You see what I'm saying? That's what you do. You don't come and tell me 30 years after I done worked here, now I'm gonna have to tell you this shit can kill you. You mean tell me all the time I've been working here and I done had all these illnesses and stuff like that? It wasn't the pork I was eating? You mean to tell me that? You mean to tell me that it wasn't the cigarettes I was smoking? if it was the cigarettes I was smoking, it was also that asbestos and all of that dust and stuff in the air around here. So don't blame it on cigarettes, or don't blame it on all of this shit, all of it. You see what I'm saying? That's what you do. And they did after 30-some years. Now, that don't appease me. That don't appease me. I remember my children having problems when they were growing up, you know. Maybe what their problems was what I was taking home to them, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yeah.